Hey everyone, welcome to episode 5 of Soft Power Hard Truths. My name is Kenny.
Alex.
And yeah, just like last time, let's just get into this shit. So, as you guys have known, we've been in this war with Iran, Israel. We were kind of dragged into it, but some people might say we were forced into it or coerced.
Facts.
Because of that, we spent about $11.3 billion just in the first week of this war. Would you say that's worth it, bro?
Nah.
No?
Even though Donald Trump keeps saying that they already won the war, that's not true. They're actually losing the war. Because if you compare the $11.3 billion that they have spent on fucking bombs and shit compared to $20,000 drones that Iran is using, we're losing the war. And not only that, now the
Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about, Strait of Hormuz.
now that that's blocked, you know, the oil is super expensive in the United States. And not only the United States, other parts of the world as well, that now that's when everybody's forcing Donald Trump to stop the war.
Well, let's hold on a second because people think that we're losing, but honestly, like, we did kill one supreme leader. We also injured the second one, and then also we took control of the airspace. So we're pretty much
Economically, the United States is losing the war.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying too. Like, yeah, we might be winning, but at the same time, like, are we in the position to help someone else when our health insurance is suffering? When we had to make cuts to these insurances and to Medicaid, was this all worth
It's
it?
not only that they're cutting, you know, Medicaid and stuff. The country's like legit is fucking bankrupt. We already on what, negative $40 trillion in debt.
Yeah.
And not only that, I heard yesterday that apparently China warned the United States that they need to start paying their debts to China.
Well, because the dollar isn't worth gold anymore.
It's just that the dollar is not fucking backed by gold anymore.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
there's-
that's what I'm saying. So you know the reason why they did that? They wanted to, because too many countries at the time, right? When I believe it was Richard Nixon, I saw a video for this. He was pretty much like, man, we got a lot of fucking shit to pay, a lot of money to pay back to these countries, right? And that became the currency after World War II because everyone was using it. Every country was. But then everyone was feeling exploited, so they were like, yeah, we're not using the dollar anymore. And they tried to trade in the US dollars for gold. And so that's why at the time the president was just like, no, we're not accepting that money, and therefore we're taking the value out of the dollar so that you can't trade it for gold anymore. Now we kind of took advantage of that, right? The second way we did was because oil. The only way to buy oil at the time was through US dollars, US currency, which is why Saudi Arabia is also kind of a puppet to us.
Not really.
They are. Yeah, they're really rich and everything, but also like they made a deal with America, like, hey, we'll let you guys, you know, profit from this, invest in our oils and make refinery from it, as long as you guys send in your military to help out whenever is needed. And then you never see any bad shit happen between U.S. and Saudi Arabia.
But yeah, because I don't think it's a good interest for the United States to get into war or have.
Well, we don't have to because they're
Yeah.
on board with us.
Look what's going on with what is it, Saudi Arabia and China. Now China is buying, you know, a bunch of fucking oil from Saudi Arabia, but with yen or whatever it's called. And not only China, India is doing the same thing. A lot of other countries. That's the reason why they're starting to back out of the U.S. dollar, because the U.S. dollar it's not worthy anymore. It's not really backed by anything.
No. So let me ask you that. It goes back to that because I remember you did ask this question earlier in our podcast, and at the time I thought it was bullshit. But let me ask you again: why is there such a thing as currency when we can print everything out unlimited?
Because it's all a fucking scam. Again, the only reason why the Federal Reserve started back in 1913.
Central bank.
It's all a
owned by
scam.
America.
It's all a scam. The Federal Bank was created by the Rockefellers.
You sure about that?
Or the Rothschilds. One of those two, to be honest. But again, look at what's going on with on California.
The drone attacks, you mean? Do you believe that's true?
It's fake.
Yeah.
Because what a coincidence that they're saying that they're trying to attack.
And so why would they attack that and not the White House?
That attack that apparently it's gonna happen in California, and maybe not anymore, because a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's just an inside job. So again, everything that's going on, it's just a distraction so that people are afraid. And talking about the Epstein files.
Yeah. Well, and it's to justify too that, hey, like, these guys are terrorists.
The United States told, the UK and other countries to send their warships to help destroy Iran or whatever. Bibi was the one that was controlling the president of the United States. And not only the president of the United States, the military of the United States.
So why do you think he's dead? Okay, but like on the other side, didn't you see those 2 videos came out that...
Yeah, but those are
that tried to prove...
The first video on the coffee shop, if you see his hands, no. There was another one where they found out it was AI. Why? Because you could see that his hands, that he had like 6 fingers. The second one, which is the one in the coffee shop.
No, the first one was in the coffee shop.
No. The first one was the one that he was apparently having a fucking interview with
outside.
Someone. The second video where he's in the coffee shop, they even made memes out of him. Not only with, Bibi being there, but the president of Russia being there, the dictator of North Korea.
They were
because they made memes out of it. The third video, that where he's apparently outside walking the streets of Israel, and that he's talking to pedestrians or just regular people. You can actually see that one of the clips that they show that he's wearing a ring on his finger, and then he tries to put his hand on one of the chairs, and the fucking finger disappears. It's AI. Again, the only reason why the United States is asking other countries to go help United States is because they don't have the leadership that they used to have.
Well, I heard too that he had to miss out on some of the meetings too, and it's normal for him to miss out, but it's kind of weird considering we're in war with. Well, to be fair, we haven't seen the new supreme leader either from Iran, but he might be dead too. He might be dead.
Because everybody knows at least he's hiding.
Well, no, because he did get an injury that was confirmed. Like, they even said it that he got, like, it was either in a foot or his leg or something. Okay. But he's injured because he hasn't been on the media either. Okay, well, right? You haven't seen him on the media.
Why I say all of a sudden all these videos of him coming up on social media, and they've been proven that it's nothing by AI.
Bro, when I first saw the videos, I also thought personally, like, his face is too, like, round, it's way rounder than the actual
you can actually, like, you can even actually see that, like, for example, if you actually compare, like, the videos online with actual pictures of him, you can see that it's AI. Why? Because you can see that his face looks even younger.
On the looks younger. He like no wrinkles, like perfect skin color, and he's all happy too.
Yeah. What's the reality? The fucking APAC has always been in control of within the US government.
Bro, so I found this crazy statistic. So apparently, according to this video, 93 out of 100 senators were funded in some way, shape, or form by APAC. So left and right, Democrat and...
The reason why they don't release them is because why? Everybody knows now the Jeffrey Epstein was a Mossad for the fucking Israeli government.
I mean, then also
again,
Ghislaine Maxwell's dad.
So again, let's go back to the fucking Epstein files. I've seen videos. I don't know if you've seen the videos where apparently they taking pictures of Epstein when he was there. That like if you compare the pictures with Epstein when he was alive to the ones when he was there, you can see the picture when he's there. He looks fat. Second of all, he's not wearing. He doesn't have the tattoo that he used to have. And now it was already confirmed that the actual person on the pictures where Epstein was there, it wasn't Epstein. They even compared the fucking nose. It doesn't even look like the same person.
So you're saying he's alive out there somewhere?
I mean, he was already confirmed. And the only way that all of this is gonna come out is to impeach Pam Bondi, to impeach Kash Patel, and to impeach Donald Trump. A lot of people are saying like, hey, okay, there's all this corruption. You're not, when Donald Trump was running for his second term as president, he was the one that said that he was going to release the Epstein files. Why is it that now, they haven't released all the files? Like he said, they went fucking again. Donald Trump was already confirmed that he was on the Epstein files 38,000 times.
That's so many times, like 38,000.
Now there's fucking pictures of fucking Donald Trump like a long time ago with Jeffrey Epstein, and there was a female in the picture. Do you know who that female was? It was fucking Pam Bondi when she was younger.
So you're saying Pam was in the Epstein list too? But when she was a lot younger.
When she was younger.
Yeah.
So again, not only that. Okay, the only reason why the war in Iran happened was because it was just a distraction for people to forget the Epstein files. But that's not happening, and that's the thing that's worrying Donald Trump, because everybody knows that if people keep asking, like what the fuck is going on with the Epstein file? What's going on with the assassination of Charlie? A lot of people. Why is it that Erica Kirk, after her husband got killed, someone donated $100 million to their company? Why is it that now Erica Kirk, got into a really really high position within the government?
So Erica's position is the Air Force Academy Board lead. And
apparently there's only 15 members within that group.
What do they even do?
I don't know.
But it says Air Force in the name, so I can't imagine that's something small.
You really think that someone that's, crying for her husband, you really think that she's gonna have time to go and do something within the?
If she owns Turning Point USA, probably not.
What does she have that makes her qualified to be in that position?
Well, she's just Charlie Kirk's wife, and they just want to use his name.
Candace Owens already confirmed that there was 2 planes following Erica Kirk. They didn't want to fucking kill Charlie Kirk. They were following Erica Kirk.
You mean drones, bro?
No, planes, bro. For fucking weeks.
Like big planes?
For fucking weeks.
Well, it is the news stations, dude. I think the people that watch the news, only the news.
The news is fucking nothing but lies.
Their campaign is just to
instill fear.
Just to instill fear.
The only reason why they killed Charlie Kirk was because he was telling so much fucking truth.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So what I was about to say is the news stations, they try to sway your opinion left or right, either way, right? But that in turn causes fear in our society, which is what people want.
Yeah, and that's what people need. And that's the reason why we live in the society.
That's how presidents win. Yeah, through fear. But also PACs, right?
What's the new biggest business right now trending with fucking Donald Trump?
See.
You know what it is?
What?
Deportation. Who's making all the money? All the senators that approved of deportation is fucking okay, yeah, I understand that countries have laws and that those laws have to be followed. But who's making all the money? Donald Trump's making all the money.
Well, how do you tell people to wake up? Because we gotta be more specific.
Look at what's going on. Most a lot of people are saying that they're gonna attack the California, and that they're gonna blame it on a fucking terrorist group, which that's not true. It's an inside job. Because what a coincidence that the biggest building in California was just bought by what was it, Larry Summers. I don't know what's his name, but he was the previous owner of the fucking Twin Towers.
Maybe not Larry Summers.
So it's just, again, it's just a distraction. The thing that right now is worrying Donald Trump is that a lot of people are actually waking up and are actually seeing what's really going on. That they know that they're gonna lose their fucking midterm.
Hopefully they do, because I feel like they'll lose the House and then they'll lose the Senate to Democrats.
I saw videos yesterday that apparently they already sent military to Cuba.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. The next place that they're gonna take over, I say Cuba, because
but again
they're falling apart.
Yeah.
They can't even survive on electricity because they keep getting power outages, man. Medical hospitals, blackouts. So apparently they don't have any. They used to have oil, but from Mexico, they were the only place that was
Look how the people of Cuba are leaving, but the United States is more worried about fucking sending $10 billion to fucking Israel every fucking year than to help their fucking people, their citizens.
There's people starving out there. Oh, similar with people in Gaza, right? They're both starving. They're both hungry.
Yeah, but they
can't live.
Yeah, but you really think that the United States cares about fucking Gaza when they were the ones that allowed Israel to attack?
Sound like
they don't care. Why? Because it's because again, Donald Trump, Obama, the Clintons, Biden, everyone in those type of positions are fucking control, and they have to follow the agenda. So look at what's going on with that senator that resigned when Donald Trump was telling her that she was that she wasn't following orders. What was her name? Fucking.
Which one? The blonde one?
Yeah, the blonde girl.
No. She quit because she said he wanted to. She wanted him to release the Epstein.
Yeah,
file.
she.
And he didn't want to.
Yeah, and then
I'm sticking up for her.
Yeah,
She's a Republican.
Yeah,
too.
and that's the reason. And that's the reason why she quit.
Yeah.
And not only that, because there's actually she already confirmed that the reason why she left the White House and she left politics is because I think they sent her a fucking letters telling her that they were gonna either kill her or kill her family for talking too much, for telling too much fucking facts.
Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene, that was her name. But if you look at that video, did you see the video I sent you where the guy went into the White House to interview like 50 senators or House?
Let me ask you this, Kenny.
You haven't seen it, huh?
No, I haven't seen it. Let me ask you this: the attack on the Capitol, right? When Biden was president, why is it that all the fucking senators? Why is it that Nancy Pelosi didn't get arrested when everybody already find out?
They weren't the ones that did it. It was Trump that told the rioters
That's not fucking.
They wanted to kill Nancy.
That's not fucking. That's what they made you believe.
No, I saw it.
No, that's what they made you believe. No. That's what.
Okay, what is your side?
Listen,
you listen to me, and then you can say mine.
What's the video?
Video is, and it makes sense because Trump lost the office. Trump lost office to Biden, and then he was pretty much doing like he was talking to them because he just lost, right? Which makes sense.
Which one? The speech.
Yeah, January inauguration. Inauguration for White House.
Okay, and that's what they made you believe.
But it makes sense because why would they attack Nancy if Biden just won?
Okay.
That doesn't make sense.
So then
why would Nancy hire him?
Then explain this. Why is it that the fucking the BBC? Why is it that the fucking they're tough? People in charge of the BBC fucking they just resigned. Well, because fucking Donald Trump was gonna sue them for billions of dollars because they edited the fucking video. They edited the video where he was fighting like for the people. It has to be a peaceful protest. They made it look like, oh yeah, let's go attack the Capitol. So you're accusing Donald Trump, saying that Donald Trump was the one that fucking
incited it.
Incited
it.
No,
I don't think he caused it, but did he play a role in that? Yeah, because he told everyone, let's go over there.
Yeah, again.
He didn't tell them to attack though.
Okay,
I'll give him that, but. Dude, why would Nancy Pelosi pay them? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, but okay, just go back to the fucking point. Mm-hmm. You believe that fucking Donald Trump had to do anything with it, right?
Yeah,
when I just fucking told you that the reason why the fucking the people in charge of the fucking BBC fucking resigned was because Donald Trump was gonna sue them because they were able to fucking confirm that they fucking edited the fucking actual. That's the reason why he got indicted like 34 times.
But what does indicting do? Did it actually do anything? He's president now.
Yeah, he's president now. He's president now, and okay, maybe the only reason why they didn't do shit was because he won the fucking presidency. If he fucking would have lost it to fucking Harris, he fucking would have fucking been in prison for the rest of his life.
Probably, I hope. But you gotta believe this, dude. You're believing.
That's not even the fucking video.
Capital attack. Because here, what I'm saying makes sense. Why would they attack?
Because they're trying to fucking make Donald Trump look at at that time they're trying to fucking make Donald Trump look as.
But did you see his speech? He was literally telling them let's go to the White House.
Believe what you believe, and I'll believe what I believe. Okay, then fucking then explain this. Why is it the fucking Donald Trump won the fucking lawsuit against fucking BBC? Because they edited the fucking video. Okay, I'm not fucking saying that he has to be in prison, and hopefully he ends up in prison. Not only him, but his whole family, if they're part of the fucking system. That's what I am saying. I'm not fucking protecting Donald Trump.
And I agree. Like, I'm pretty sure there was something there. I saw the video on it. But at the end of the day, like, if I were the president, would I tell people to do that? No. I'll just be like, go home. We lost. Like, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
No, not really.
Why would I
look at what's going on with all the followers of Hillary Clinton. Her husband was the president of the United States, and it was already confirmed that when her husband was president of the United States, Jeffrey Epstein visited the White House 17 fucking times, and she's not gonna fucking know anything about that. And all the people that defend Hillary Clinton, it's because they're just part of the system. That's what I'm making you understand. Again, everything that I've been saying is because I do my own fucking research.
Well, yeah, but then again, you have to see and have doubt for everything you see too, you know, because that's what we're in right now, where people are fighting over what's true or not.
So let me ask you this: everything that Candace Owens has been saying about the assassination of Charlie Kirk, are you gonna still fucking think that is not fucking true?
I mean, 90%, but there's a chance, right? You have to agree with me. There's a 10% chance what she's part of what she's saying might not be the whole truth, and you have to agree with it.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, she already fucking showed you that who were the ones involved with the fucking shooting. Okay, you don't want to be a slave, then don't follow. The less the government knows about you, or the less the government fucking it's involved with you, the better.
So you went through an injury. Okay. So what have you been through that you felt like, you know, they ripped you off?
Look, when I got my fucking finger.
Finally,
okay.
I mean,
okay, when I got my fucking finger bit.
How did that happen?
I just got bit by a fucking dog, whatever.
At Amazon, working at Amazon.
Okay.
I don't know if we have to cut that part off.
I don't care about that. I went to the clinic. I didn't even go to a hospital. I go to a fucking clinic. They just put fucking five stitches. They gave me 3 fucking shots for rabies.
And then how much did that cost?
Like $75,000.
What? That much?
$75,000 for the
just for that first visit? Total?
I had to go like 3 times to go get the shots, but I only got 5 staples. $75,000? What is a thread on the fucking staples made out of gold?
Sounds like it.
They get.
But didn't you get better from that though? Like, to be fair, like your finger didn't get.
Why is it that your fucking girlfriend, the one that you always fucking protect, the Democrat fucking girl that you like, Ocasio or whatever her name is?
You know her name.
I don't know her because I really don't care about who the fuck. 96% of the congresspersons are all controlled by
93
by fucking Mossad. Do you really think they're gonna have an alliance to the American people?
Iran, right now. Do you think that because of everything happening, do you think they can trust the United States now, or do you think they'll build?
Nobody trusts the United States. Nobody.
So
not even China, Russia, India, any other nations is waking up. Who was it? Germany and Spain released the remaining files of the Epstein files.
I did not know that.
Why? Because the media's not gonna fucking show that.
So they did it in their countries, but not obviously in America.
But that's the reason why they invaded Venezuela. That's the reason why they went and attacked fucking Iran. That's the reason why they're gonna go attack Cuba. That's the reason why they wanna go and invade Greenland. Because it's just a fucking distraction.
Oh, because Iran wasn't. I mean, they had uranium, right? But they weren't gonna make nukes. Like that current supreme leader wasn't gonna make nukes. Right?
Okay, so let me ask you this: what a fucking coincidence that they killed Charlie Kirk when he started talking and saying that it will be the worst decision that the United States makes if they go and attack Iran.
Well, it is, because now they're thinking like the new supreme leader, right? He's more aggressive, and now he's gonna be like, well, the only way that we can protect ourselves is nuke.
Bibi has been saying like to the United States and trying to make the United States, be the ones responsible of going and attacking Iran. If they had the capability of doing that 30 years ago, they would have done it already. The only reason why Donald Trump attacked Iran was because he had to follow orders from Bibi and everybody else in charge.
Let's be fair too, because China was a huge trading partner for oil with Iran. So you kind of have to, do something about that when your biggest enemy like Russia and China are. It kind of makes sense. Like, I'm not saying the war is justified, but I'm just talking from the other side.
If that's the case, then why didn't fucking Biden did anything in his fucking 4 years? Why didn't fucking Obama did it?
Well, he didn't want to get involved.
No. Why didn't? If it was so fucking important to attack Iran so that they could start fucking sending oil to China, then why didn't Biden did that? Why didn't Obama did that?
Well,
why didn't Trump did that in his first term?
Because Bibi knew that in the second presidency of Trump, he can manipulate him.
Again, the only reason why they did that was because Trump had to follow instructions, or they were gonna release more Epstein files.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Bibi knows he can have an influence on it. Why is it so hard for us to, try to find their uranium sites? Because I heard it's all, in the tunnels, all underground, and they're transporting it like through trucks, which is again a reason why we're not as successful as we should be in this war.
I don't think that's the truth, bro. Okay, there's videos of people within the government that has confirmed that the United States sends money to terrorist groups.
It's true though.
So then why the fuck are we going and attacking a terrorist group when we're still fucking sending them fucking $40 million a week?
Who, Iran or Israel?
Any fucking terrorist group. ISIS, fucking all those other terrorists.
But to be fair, Russia and China does that too.
Yeah, but why the fuck is the United States gonna go and send $40 million a week to a terrorist group when they're trying to get rid of them? Because it's just propaganda. If you were the fucking president of the United States and you're saying, yeah, we need to get rid of all the terrorist attacks, but you're still sending them fucking $40 million a week, then what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, the only reason why I'd be saying that is so that people can believe me.
Yeah,
can
so
believe me.
So people can believe you, and then the taxpayers fucking send you the money, and then the president of the United States keeps stuff. Fucking
Subsidies, oil.
It's just fucking propaganda. Yeah. Who's making money right now in the war? The people that make the bombs. Who makes money right now from all the deportations in the United States? The president and most of the people that fucking support that.
Well, let me ask you, how do they make money from deportations?
Because the thing that you need to understand is that the two biggest privately owned companies that fucking help the United States to fucking arrest and deport people, they're the ones making millions.
Oh.
They're like, yeah, we should deport illegal immigrants, and I understand that people need to follow the law. Once people are getting fucking adopted or they're getting fucking separated from their fucking kids just so that they can make fucking profits, that's a fucking issue.
Well, that's what I'm saying here. Listen to me. Christy, the old department, the head of the Department of Human Security, she was fired the other day because she had those self-deportation ads. You know the ones where they put in the news or whatever you're watching?
Yeah, that they say that they're gonna give you they'll give you fucking money so that you can go to your
deport country yourself, pretty much, right? And instead, she used that money for her photo shoots, for her modeling with the horses. You saw that? So she pretty much mishandled that money. Do you know anyone that actually did like the self-deportation? What do you think happens to them then?
Nothing, bro. They just get deported, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna get any money.
Okay.
Why? Because it's just for tactics for them to be like, oh yeah, well they say they're gonna pay us and we can go back to our country with money, back to our country. Yeah, people are gonna fucking believe that, but they don't do that. They, show me any proof of how much money they have paid to unlegal documents, and see, or show me a video of someone saying like, oh yeah, I got paid $1,000 so I can go back to my country. There's no fucking video. Because that's not true. We're not slaves, but we're mentally slaves.
When I saw that guy's video, my uncle, remember when he was explaining why we can print out pretty much infinite money? He said, no, that's not for trading or goods, right? Which was how it was in the old days. Like the reason why we had currency is to trade and be like, I owe you, this amount, right? But nowadays we don't need that, obviously, right? We have credit cards and loans and shit like that. But the main reason why we have a currency system is to have people work for the government, pretty much. That's what he said. Yeah, like I said, you guys agree on okay. It's a way for people to be like, oh, if I work towards this, I can afford, right, like a car. If I work hard enough for it.
Everybody knows that the system doesn't work anymore. Why? Because back in the 40s, I could fucking have a fucking wife, a kid, 2-3 kids, and just have one work, my wife stay at home, and I could pay mortgage, buy a new car, buy a new house, and be able to provide for my family. You cannot do that now. You can have 2-3 jobs now, and you can still barely survive. Why? Because that system doesn't work. Why is it that our educational system doesn't really teach people how to become successful? And people that go to school and go get in debt with student loans.
The idea of school, right, is a good thing, right? But it's just the stuff that they're teaching.
Well, yeah, because they're still teaching shit from like fucking the 1800s.
Yeah, and they teach it from America point of view, because they're like, oh.
Why is it the not only schools in China, other countries they teach their students all new technology, how to fucking invest money, how to fucking especially right now with AI. How to fucking start using AI to fucking make businesses to make.
Well, to be fair, they are learning AI right now. I heard. In America. So do you think is that how Israel came to power, pretty much because of World War II?
The only reason why Israel came to power was because Israel was created by Rothschilds.
And you know, it was Britain too, right? That first worked with Israel. That was the person who decided that Jewish people should have their own state.
Britain?
Yeah, it was
the Rothschilds, because the Rothschilds are like the most fucking powerful.
Well, aren't they British too? No, they were originated in Germany, but then they had like a lot of, you know, like, what is it called? Citizenships. A lot of citizenships across Europe.
Look at the food system. It's so corrupt. Nothing that we eat is organic now. It's all processed shit. Processed meat, processed vegetables. They all have chemicals in them to fucking harm us. Why is it that all the chemicals that they use in McDonald's here, they don't have them in Europe?
Yeah, but you're not gonna eat McDonald's to be healthy, right?
No. But again, why is it the ingredients? No, the McDonald's in Europe is healthier.
Yeah, I gotta look at that. Why? No, I think it's because Europe has more regulations. You know, they care more about what's in their food, and then
obviously.
Okay, the FDA, they don't do shit.
Okay, but if the FDA is for to make us feel good or fucking help us fucking not get obese and fucking have diabetes, then why don't they do the same shit?
Well, we have the largest amount of obese people.
Yeah, because everything that we eat is for nothing but fucking processed food. For example, McDonald's claims that they sell 6 million burgers a day. Where's all that meat coming from?
Well, not only that, but did you know, like, they control the prices. They control the grocery prices. So let's say from, you know, Mexico, right, and all the things that they have to put money into, like the traveling, you know, to put the food in, to refrigerate it, right? But it all comes from Mexico, right? But they control the prices. So that's crazy. That's why the price of eggs went up.
But again, where's all that meat coming from?
Dude, I heard that they're genetically modifying them.
I've heard of that. I've heard the same way that, you know, the black market with, you know, organs and parts, and look at what we're talking about, the Epstein file, all the kids trafficking.
Yeah.
You saw what happened in Arizona, right? Mm-hmm. You saw that they found a fucking company that had nothing but human meat, really? And they got arrested by the FBI, but nobody talks about it because they're not gonna show it on the media.
Well, what do you think it tastes like? Do people actually like it?
I don't know.
Do people like it?
I don't know, and I really.
I mean, for it to be business, right? Like they must have like sold something.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they sell it and they put a bunch of fucking chemicals on it to make it taste like any other food.
That's insane.
But again, those are things that people don't really talk about. Why? Why is it okay? If people are waking up to all the fucking corruption within the government, then why are we not doing the same thing that China is doing and killing all the people, all the fucking pedophiles?
No, because we have a lot of people on the Epstein list.
Yeah, but again,
I mean, a lot of people are dead.
But again, why not fucking kill them? Fucking put them in the middle of the street and behead them.
Oh, my next question for you. Do you think China will invade Taiwan?
No.
What?
No.
Why? Okay, here, let me tell my reason and then you tell yours. I think they will because, you know, look at the uprise of AI, right? Like, we need a lot of microchips. And what's the place for a lot of the microchips? It's Taiwan, right? And so I think China will, you know, probably after this will invade. And it's not going to be too hard for them, to be honest, right? And I don't think America's going to be involved.
Okay, but you think that they had to invade Taiwan so that they can get fucking chips?
Yeah, well, to get a control of the markets. Because if they get control of the market, then they can set prices, you know, especially with AI, set prices. Hey, America, you want to buy a shitload of, you know, super chips, microchips?
Okay, but the United States doesn't need anything from fucking Taiwan.
No, we do. I mean, dude, they have
look at fucking Nvidia. Nvidia is one of the biggest companies that make chips for the United States.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They sell chips to China and Russia and everybody else, but they don't sell them the same type of quality of chips that they sell the United States. Do you really think that China needs Taiwan to make their chips? No, because they're fucking.
They don't need them, but I'm saying to get a market, if you want a market on them, and everyone needs to buy it.
It's fucking China. China can fucking make their own. They're fucking.
Yeah, but is it as good as Taiwan?
They're more powerful than the United States. They have more money than the United States.
I mean, maybe their economy is better, but our military is better. That matters a lot.
Everybody talks about the United States military, but look, but they're having issues with finishing the war with.
Well, like I said, I think we're winning, obviously, right? But is it worth it?
Obviously, fucking Mexico, Venezuela, and nobody's gonna compare with the United States when it comes to the military. Yeah, I understand that. But
yeah, and I agree.
There's always other ways to fucking defeat the United States. Look how fucking what Israel's doing with the United States.
Yeah,
they have fucking proof with fucking all the fucking people in power.
Oh yeah, I agree. There's different ways.
Yeah.
You just influence the media.
I understand that nobody in the fucking world is gonna be able to fucking defeat the United States military, but there's millions of other ways that they can.
They can influence our election. If China wanted to be like, hey, we want a guy that's pro-Chinese.
Like, yeah, I've been living in the United States most of my life, but the thing that you have to understand is this: America is always gonna make itself look like they're the good guys. But
I mean, but isn't that what every country does, though? No, to be honest. Yeah, I think China has crazy propaganda. Russia has crazy propaganda.
But at least their fucking citizens are living better than the United States.
Yeah, I don't know about Russia.
What do you mean? Look at Russia, like in the 2000s compared to now. It looks.
Well, it
looks better.
But America in 2000s was good too.
America looks the same from fucking 2001, bro. The same fucking buildings, the same fucking infrastructure.
Bro. Every time I go out,
it looks. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, the United States, it's the wealthiest nation in the world when they're fucking $40 trillion in debt. But okay, why is it if the United States is the wealthiest fucking nation in the world? Then why is it that the United States doesn't look like fucking what?
Well, Dubai is tiny too. It's hard to make all of the United States to look like that.
Yeah, and we still look like a fucking third world country. Let's go to California and I'll show you all the homeless in fucking California. Let's go to Detroit and I'll show you all the empty houses since 2008. So again, where is it? Like, where's all the proof that the United States is the wealthiest and the richest and everything? But it looks like a fucking third world country
in some areas.
No.
In a lot of areas, we look rich, though. We still look rich. We got buildings. We're modernizing, you know.
Finally.
But
again, compared to Dubai, we're a fucking third world country.
Well, yeah, because Dubai is a rich ass place, you know, and they're tiny.
Yeah, but they know how to invest their money.
Yeah. Well, because there's only rich people there.
Yeah. Most of the politicians in Congress and from the United States and the presidents of the United States, they're nothing but wealthy. Why? Because they're keeping all their money. Look at Obama.
Just a lot of inequality.
Look at Obama. Once they left the White House, then now they're worth like around $100 million.
Doesn't every president that leaves gets a lot of money?
No, but how? When they're making even the book? How when they're only making $400,000 a year?
But no, and then they can get compensation. So I'm betting that's like bonuses or additional money.
Okay, so they're getting bonuses because they're fucking up the country because they're being nothing but fucking corruption.
Yeah, I'm sure they get separate money too from that. Like for example, if a company is like, hey, let's do a policy change. I'll give you this amount of money.
Yeah, because they get money out of fucking big tech and shit.
Lobbying. That's what's lobbying.
Well, yeah, but again, that's corruption right there.
It is.
That's corruption right there.
Oh.
Look at the Clintons. The Clintons, they've been in politics for almost fucking 30, 40 years, and they're worth like $150 million. They're fucking public servants, and they're making more money than us. What the fuck is that? Look at all the fucking senators. They make look at fucking look at Nancy Pelosi. They make $174,000 a year, and she's worth what?
She makes that much?
That's what they get paid.
For the Speaker of the House?
$174,000 a year. And she's fucking worth what? Like almost $200 million?
Well, let's list the people that are not. So let's start off with Ted Lieu. He's a good guy.
Okay, yeah, there's like 10.
And then Ted Massey.
Okay, how many senators are there in total?
Like 100.
Okay, there's 100. So there's only like 3 good senators?
I mean, like that we can list.
No, and that's good.
Like
that's good.
There's probably 3 more.
But
yeah, remember because we said 93, so that means there's 7.
But again, when is Cash Patel gonna fucking go and start arresting people? when is Cash Patel or Pan Bandy gonna go and arrest Donald Trump? But they don't do it. Why? Because they're bought. That's their
whenever tell me when he's gonna stop hanging out with his 20-year-old girlfriend and paying for her flights and shit.
Yeah, I know. Like the thing that you need to understand is that the only reason why Cash Patel acts like if he has a boyfriend is because he's gay. Like he's gay.
Wait, but then why is he dating a 20-year-old girlfriend? Remember?
Because he's a fucking pedophile. What the fuck, a 20-year?
Well, like I said, I support it, bro. If someone wants to be
yeah,
gay,
if you wanna be gay and you wanna do whatever the fuck you wanna do in your fucking house, then go for it, bro. But once you try to fucking shove that shit through our throats in schools. Okay, well, why is it that we celebrate more fucking Pride Month? We celebrate Martin Luther King for one fucking day.
Wait, there's Black History Month though. There's Black History.
Yeah, but Martin Luther King, when he did all what he did to help the division between whites and blacks, all the shit that he did, and he only gets one day. JFK got assassinated was because he was fucking he refused something against the Israel's as Israeli government or the prime minister back then. That because I don't know if you noticed, but the prime minister of Israel in 1963 went to the White House because they wanted him to sign some shit, and he was like, nah, I'm not gonna sign it. A week later, he got assassinated. Not only that, the prime minister, the previous prime minister before Bibi, he got killed by Bibi.
Really? Wait, he died? The previous one did?
Yeah, he got killed. He got killed in one. He got killed in one of his last speeches.
The one that Candace was talking about, where she was like, "Oh, he influenced pretty much Charlie. He was interacting with Charlie Kirk apparently, the last prime minister."
Dude, there hasn't been a previous prime minister. Bibi or Netanyahu, whatever. He's been the fucking prime minister of Israel for like the last 20 years.
So it says he's served since 2022.
Who?
Bibi Netanyahu?
No, he's not.
Yeah, it says he assumed office on December 29, 2022. That was his most recent time. But this is
the guy that tried to go to the White House when JFK was the president, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we need you to sign, this document, whatever that was gonna help." I think. Oh no, because I think that JFK was fucking like dotting.
David Ben Gruen?
I don't care.
Your uncle?
This guy was the one that fucking tried to make JFK try to find a document which meant oh, yeah, we don't have any nuclear weapons, this and that, whatever. But JFK was like, no, like I need to go to Israel and I need to see for myself that you guys don't have any nuclear weapons. And because he didn't sign the document that they wanted him to sign, that's the reason why he got killed.
Yeah. So then is that why are you saying that Israel right after that started building nukes?
Well, everybody knows that Israel has nukes.
So do you think the amount that they listed, remember when we looked at the list, they said apparently Israel only had 40 nukes?
Well, I'm pretty sure they have more, bro, especially with the US government sending them $4 or $5 billion a year.
Like, where else are they putting that money, except for bombing the shit out of Gaza?
Well, no, I mean, yeah, they might use that money on, getting new nuclear weapons and stuff, but they also they're making their city nicer and cleaner and safer and wealthier than the United States.
So apparently, dude, this guy, when he interviewed, people that worked for the Mossad about what's happening in Gaza, they're like, nah, that shit is made up. It's all propaganda.
What?
Pretty much, the picture of the starving children, that came from National Geographic.
No, that came out of Gaza.
So that's pretty much what the IDF...
Because the thing that you need to understand is that Israel is always going to make themselves look as a victim. If you go back to any fucking... like a bombing or a killing of someone in Israel or something that has to do with Israel always makes themselves look like the victim.
So if Netanyahu, Bibi, does turn out to be dead, then what are you going to predict that Israel's going to do? That's
the problem, bro. Like, Everybody knows that the reason why Donald Trump is telling other countries like, oh, send your fucking help us fucking finish the war with Iran is because who were the people in charge of fucking attacking Iran? Israel.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think it goes back to what you said. If it does turn out that he's dead and they confirmed it, they're gonna be like, well, guess what happened? Guess who did it? It was Iran. And so I think when they find that out, they're gonna blame it on Iran and justify either dropping a nuke
But yeah,
in Iran
they're gonna fucking
or escalate the situation.
they're gonna fucking they're gonna try to make themselves look like the victim and be like, oh,
yeah, like
no.
what you said. Yeah.
But again, nobody believes Israel no more. Nobody believes the fucking Mossad. Nobody believes fucking AIPAC. That AIPAC doesn't have fucking. It's a fucking. It's just like an agency that has nothing but fucking.
A political action committee.
Yes, they have a political action, but they all know that Donald Trump is taking orders from fucking Israel. They're taking orders from fucking Netanyahu when he was alive, and the reason why they're doing what they're doing right now is because his brother's dead. And a lot of other people, like upper level people from the Mossad people are there too. And Donald Trump doesn't know what the fuck to do now.
Well, that's why he's panicking.
Yeah, he's panicking. Why? Because he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know if he should continue attacking Iran or if he should take all his troops and leave Iran.
I kind of feel bad for Trump, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, the fact that he's leaving our country, that probably makes it worse. But
I think
going through all that, that's a lot of pressure.
I think that whatever happens to Donald Trump and everybody in charge that committed all these deaths, because again, it's already been confirmed that the bomb that killed 175 kids was from the United States.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's already been confirmed.
Okay.
So I mean, if Donald Trump
they just never announced it on the news
because the United States, it's always the good guys.
Yeah. Damn. Imagine bombing a school of all girls and killing 175 children. Kids. Oh my god. But imagine if Iran did that to America. If they bombed a school, how do you think America would respond? And then we'll nuke the shit out of them.
Why is it why is it that if you go to podcasts where they're interviewing ex-military people, why is it that they're saying like, hey, you know what? Yeah, we went to fucking Iraq. Yeah, we went to fucking Pakistan, and there was no such thing as fucking nuclear weapons. Why? Because it was a fucking inside job. Why? Because the only thing that they wanted to do was to.
But they were making uranium, though. To be fair, like.
Okay, but is that gonna fucking attack?
It doesn't lead to it. Yeah.
Is that gonna attack?
Well, in the video it says you need like 90% refinement, right? But it was only 60%.
The only reason why they did that was because they wanted to to go to Iraq and they wanted to go to other countries. And for example, when they went to Iraq, they went they went and took their oil.
That's true. Well, and they wanted to do a coup de grace, right? I remember Bush. He was trying to push for against the UN and everyone to be able to invade Iraq and give them a reason. And he was trying to find a reason. He was like, oh, they have nukes and they have all these weapons. But when they searched Iraq, They didn't have any nukes.
Why is it that there's an old video of Clinton saying that when Bush and his rival, competitor, whatever, when they were running to become president of the United States, that they had already agreed that they were gonna bomb the Twin Towers. Why is nobody talking about that? Because they don't show it on TV.
Do you remember when the 12-day war, when Hamas was going to bomb Israel? Apparently Israel, he knew about it. He knew that attack was going to come. On the fucking concert, remember that? That started like the whole 12-day war. Israelis knew that, right? But they let it happen. They let the attack happen. Why? Because they wanted a reason to go after the Palestinians. And to go after Hamas and blame everything on Hamas.
Well, again, every war that the United States has been part of is because of Israel.
I want to say every war, but a good amount. So now, since we're nearing the end, we gotta we gotta repeat it. I'm not suicidal. My car works, and my mental is good. I'm not feeling depressed or anything.
I'm not depressed either. I don't think I'm killing myself or ending my life or anyone around me.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Okay, you know so, right?
I know so that I don't want to kill myself or that I want to harm anyone around me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So either way, appreciate you, bro, being on here, and thank you for arguing with me. I know it gets pretty fucking heated, but we're homies at the end of the day. We're brothers. But that's what a podcast is supposed to be. Like I remember what Charlie Kirk said. Like when you're going into a podcast, like it's a full out war. Because two people that disagree, you're never gonna agree on everything.
Oh, so. And one other thing. Again, with the false flag that they're trying to do in California, most likely they're gonna do something else. Especially with Erica Kirk now getting into that position with the Air Force, whatever. Everybody knows that most likely the other false flag is gonna be making J.D. Vance the president of the United States, and then making Erica Kirk the vice president of the United States.
We'll leave it at that, but thank you everyone. Hit like, subscribe if you liked our video, and like us on all socials as well. Thank you everyone.